Hello viewers, you must know something before you make any decision. Always seek the face of God concerning that decision, concerning that thing you are about to do. Then you will hear the voice of God bringing confirmation to that thing you want to do. Now this message, I want to quickly drop it with those people who wants to know if where they are, they're in the right place that God wants them to be. If you are in the right city God wants you to be, if you are in the right marriage that God wants you to be, if you are in the right place of work, anywhere you are at all, just mention it. Anywhere you are at all, you really want to know if you are in the right place at the right time. Now you must understand that the Bible said in the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 17, it says, wherever the Spirit of God is, there is liberty. Wherever the Spirit of God is, there is liberty. Now you must understand that before you move into that place, you were doing fine. Just imagine that before you move into that place, you were doing fine, you were okay, like maybe you were praying fine, you are a prayer warrior, you were praying very fine, very good. Or before you move into that place, you were having joy, you were having peace of mind, and all of a sudden you move into this place or anywhere you are, and you begin to find that things are going backward. You're no longer feeling what you're supposed to feel. Now you must understand that the Spirit of God cannot manifest anywhere, anyhow, when God did not design that in your life. If that is not part of your design, if that place you are is not part of God's mandate concerning your life, the Spirit of God cannot do what He wants to do in your life, because you are in the wrong place. You are not standing where He wants you to stand. Now you must understand that every one of us, we are being neutralized by God. God is our nutrient, is the one that supplies us everything we need. So whenever we want to do anything, we should always ask God if we're in the right place with Him. Because if you're in the wrong place, that nutrient, that connection that is connecting to you to now, when you are in the wrong place, that connection that connects to you, that supply you the necessary nutrient that you need to do well in your calling, then it will no longer be there. Why? Because you are in the wrong place. Just imagine moving a flower from where it was growing very fine. The flower was there, it was growing fine, it was healthy, it was beautiful. And the next thing, you move that flower from that place and you plant it somewhere else. Just imagine the damage you have already caused to that flower. No matter what you're going to do that time, the flower is going to be okay, but it's not going to look exactly the way it was. That is what happens to us when we change our location to a wrong place where God did not design for us. So before you make any decision, before you change your location, before you go into any marriage, anything, whatever it is, check if the source, if that is the part of the movie, let me put it that way, if that is the part of God's design concerning your life, that if you move to that particular building, it still supplies you. If you move to this other building, it still supplies you. That is to say, it is part of the journey. So it is okay, it is perfect. But before you move, when you ask God and you begin to find that you are not having peace in it, it means God is not in support of it. Because whatever God is in support of, you will have peace. Peace. He said, my peace I give to you, not as the word. The peace of God is the genesis of God's decision concerning that thing you want to do. That is to say, God is saying okay to it. So you will have peace in that thing you want to do. Now you must understand that we all are created to do the will of God here on earth, not our will. Now the Bible said in the book of Hebrews chapter 10 verse 7, this is Jesus himself speaking to the Father. He said, it is written of the book of me to do thy will only. So we are created to do the will of God only here on earth. For the Spirit of God to manifest greatly in you, you must be in the right place where God wants you to be. You must be in alignment with God. There are some people that maybe they were in Lagos and their spiritual life was burning. Oh my God, when they pray, when they do things, it was fire. And they decide to move to another place just like Abuja. And when they get to Abuja, they begin to find out that nothing is happening. Like, before I used to pray, before I used to speak in tongue, before I was a happy person, what is happening to me? The question is, what did you do? Before you move into Abuja, did you ask God, God, is Abuja part of the story? Every one of us have a script. We are acting on that script. If you go outside the script, the director is going to quarrel you. So everything you do here on earth, Align with God. Ask God before you do it. When you ask God and God say go ahead, when He say go, don't even bother yourself. If the place look rough, if it looks bad, if it doesn't even look healthy, don't bother yourself. He will neutralize you. He will strengthen you. He will give you all the necessary instrument to survive in it. God bless you. I remember Pastor Dorcas, the spiritual lioness. Don't forget to follow for more. Stay tuned and have a blessed day. Bye.